I'm finally done for the day. I tried to work extra because the gods kept making me stop working. It was like, you, you gods are making me stop working, but I need pennies and dollars like holy moly. San Diego ain't cheap. So I tried to push it as long as I could today. God awful tired. Massively destroyed. But man, San Diego's expensive. I would know. I used to live there, and it was getting a little expensive. But I left because it was getting crowded. I loved going to Balboa Park during Christmas. And San Diego got so crowded that you could not enjoy Christmas. It was horrifying. And it was horrifying. So you could not enjoy Christmas. But you also couldn't enjoy the beach anymore and stuff. I was like, I'm getting out of here. This is gross. That and then the traffic. You're like, I don't want to live in LA. I don't like a lot of people and a lot of crowds. But like, you couldn't even have fun. You spent Christmas out Balboa just standing in lines. It was sickening. I remember when I was little, you could go to Balboa Park during Christmas and just walk around totally happy, totally full of leisure and spoiling. There was barely any people. It wasn't too crowded. It was great. So I got the heck out of there. But it was a little more expensive, I think, than it ever was. But when you always live there, you don't think about it. But I think maybe it was more expensive. I don't know. But I did run out of money a lot. I don't know though if anybody was taking money back then either. So I don't know. But it was too crowded. So I got out of there. And I'm just happy to be done with my day at work. I'm so tired. A long day. I started in the morning and I worked all the way till the afternoon. And then I was delivering my last groceries and I raced to get here. So I delivered groceries all the way down there by Washington, and then they wanted me to go from Washington all the way to Desert Hot Springs. And if I ran out of time, I couldn't bring the groceries. I'd have to cancel the order. So I was racing, and then there was traffic on the freeway, so I was stressing out. I drove around in circles to find that lady and her trailer, so I was stressing out. I didn't know what to do, but I didn't want the order to be canceled. And I really hate when people can't get their groceries. I mean, they ordered their groceries. So I'm jamming a half an hour away to get the groceries to this lady. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm finally here. Just give them their groceries and be so grateful it's just over. And so I gave the lady the groceries. And I was telling this little girl thank you because she helped me to go into the door. So the little girl helped me go into the door, and I said, oh, thank you. And I gave them the groceries, and as I was leaving, I saw this little tiny quiet girl in the corner. Like a little angel. Like a little tiny, beautiful little angel. And I was like, oh my gosh, your heart and soul look like heaven. Oh, you're such a little good girl. Oh my gosh. A heart and soul of a baby, not talking shit about Bonnie all day and looking like such a little angel. Oh, she was so cute. So I told every god and every angel to visit her tonight. Oh, she was such a good little girl. Oh my gosh, if there was a Santa Claus here, Santa Claus would visit her. She was such a good little girl. And she was just sitting in a corner, never spoke, never said a word, just nice, quiet, little, polite little girl. And I was like, oh my gosh, a little beautiful, little good girl. You know, most kids are learning from their parents how to abuse the death of God or abuse the stupid Bonnie all the time in words and more. Parents pretty much teach their kids, to make sure God will never let anybody into heaven and will hate everybody. This world's a very bad, gross place. What a beautiful, good girl. It looks like the family talks shit about me all the time, but that little good girl just doesn't really want to participate. She wants to go to heaven and have nice things from God. And I'm really grateful because her soul is very beautiful. And I thought, you know what? You are such a beautiful, good girl. I'm going to try to see if maybe angels could reach out to the other two girls and see if maybe they want to be good girls too. Right now, there was two other girls. The two other girls are not the best good girls, but they're still children. They can become anything. The other two girls kind of like to be mean and abusive, and they learned it from adults. But they can still become anything their children with a little bit of effort. And thanks to that beautiful little good girl, I think I'm going to ask angels and gods if they want to devote a little bit extra help to those other two girls. Because the other two girls were nice to me, but like aren't always very good girls. And they might know how to talk bad against law things. And they might know how to say some bad things against my existence. But they learn it from adults and they don't really understand what they're doing. So I think I can get pretty lucky. I don't think gods will be angry because they don't really understand. They just learn from adults that want to be hateful and gross. And they don't quite get it. So I think maybe the gods and angels will maybe spend some time with them too. Because they were very nice